Hello, and welcome to the annual meeting of the editorial board of the journal. My name is Ivelisses Davila, and the reviewed article I will be presenting to you today is one written by authors Dr. Anne-Marie Kalis and Gerben Mayen on the legal responsibility of those that suffer from mental disorders and the relevance of the stages of decision making. I not only recommend this article as an interesting piece to read for all, but also believe it holds a lot of valuable information that brings the defects of the criminal justice system and how they handle the responsibility of mentally ill individuals and the crimes they commit. I fully endure and support submitting this article as is. Dr. Kalis and Dr. Mayen bring excellent points about decision making and how that would be different under a person who suffers from a mental illness. For example, a person who is considered normal would go through the 3 stages of decision making differently. They would first experience option generation, in which the article goes through a range of possibilities that can occur in this situation. Secondly, they may also experience option selection, in which they choose their next action and they are about to take the next action available. And lastly, the individual will go through with the decision and can aim towards a specific action. The article goes through the legal definition of insanity, which can include the individual not knowing that their behavior is morally wrong. Second, they did not know what they were doing and they have no control of their actions. How may someone not have control of their actions, you may ask? Well, the article covers a few ways this may happen. The most common would be hallucinations and delusional thinking, mostly caused by someone who suffers from schizophrenia. But there may also be some decision-making dysfunctions in people who suffer from manic episodes, and this can greatly hinder their judgment, such as people with bipolar or personality disorders. The 2 articles I have chosen to be a part of this article's review is one written by Penny et al. In 2016, which was a recent article which is assessing illness and non-illness based motivations for violence in persons with major mental illness. And I also submit a recommendation for Pickett 2007 titled Criminal Insanity in Mens Rea, a discussion of Alabama insanity law and the role of psychiatrists in determining criminal insanity. Both articles have a large quantity of information and examples of legal insanity, legal responsibility, and the mentally ill offenders in the case of Clark versus Alabama. And in Penny et al.'s article, she further describes the notion of criminal responsibility when dealing with mentally ill. I didn't fully explain Clark, Alabama in my script, but Clark, Alabama was about Clark, who was a truck driver, and he got pulled over by a cop, and there was an altercation, and he fatally shot the cop, and he was later found to suffer from paranoid schizophrenia. So it took a while to get him either cleared of whether he was under his schizophrenia at the time. But as stated in the beginning, I fully submit this article as is, and I completely recommend it to all readers, students, research assistants, and researchers themselves. Thank you.